Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. We're on our way to 11,000 subscribers. Tell a Gator fan, tell a Florida State fan, tell a Miami Hurricane fan. Subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free. Now, if you want to join the channel, support financially, you can also hit the join button. There's a lot of perks for members of the channel. That's how you become a member. We're gonna talk about the big three, of course, and then we're gonna throw a little bit of UCF in there too. They're not quite big four, but they are making a little splash as of right now. Currently, the only team in the state of Florida that's ranked. So, big game coming up in the SEC. Big game coming up now. If anybody wants to join in on the conversation, you're more than likely to. The link is in the chat. So, okay. So first up, we got the Florida Gators. They'll take on Texas A&M this weekend, of course. So the Florida Gators are, as of right now, they're 4-4. Texas A&M is 3-5. Both of them 1-4 in conference. Yeah, that's tough. Florida only beat Missouri. And Texas A&M, I forgot who they beat. I don't know who they beat. Yeah, but anyway, Lenore's in the building. What's going on, Lenore? How you doing, boss? Canes Dolphins 1989. What's good with you? Canes football talk. What's going on? Nick 305. What's good? All right. So as you guys know, man, this week it's Florida State versus Miami. We're going to get into that also. It's the big three. So definitely going to have to talk about that. Ain't no way around that one. But if you check out Florida here, Texas A&M is actually the favorite in this one, according to ESPN matchup predictor. Texas A&M is a 67% favorite. Quarterback comparisons. Two terrible quarterbacks. Anthony Richardson, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So his touchdown ratio finally caught up to his interceptions. The whole year he was leading the stats between touchdown and interception. The interceptions was higher. They finally got even. On the other hand, you got a guy here. It looks like he just started quarterbacking not too long ago. King, 81 for 142, 941 yards, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. So you got two quarterbacks that's doing relatively bad. I mean, Anthony Richardson, we saw firsthand because we've been watching him, all year. The Florida fans, they hate him. Ain't no way around it. I go through their message board all the time. They want this guy right here to go to the NFL. Now, my question to y'all is, which one of y'all NFL teams would you want to see this guy play for? Anthony Richardson. Now, my Rams, they could use him as a running back, maybe a defensive end. But, if your team want him as a quarterback, hey, go for it. Please don't do it to my team, though. King, the word's not out on him yet. Limited starts, limited play time and all that. The Texas A&M mishap that's been going on. Jimbo Fisher trying to, make it seem prettier than what it is, but they're terrible. They're trash. Offense is trash. Running the ball wise, you got a guy here, Montrell Johnson, 7 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns off of 70 carries for 449. Clearly, Texas A&M got the better quarterback, plain and simple. Texas A&M. Canes football talk. Stroll through the chat. The link is already in the chat. If you look in the chat, you'll see it. 142 carries for 765 yards and 4 touchdowns. So Texas A&M running back, if he continues to go the way that he's going, he possibly could be a 1,000-yard running back this season, depending on how he finished off the next 4 games. Of course, wide receiving wise, the numbers for Florida is always going to be low. they got a running back at quarterback, so it's typically going to be low because he's more of a tuck it and run kind of quarterback more than passing. So, you know. So if you're looking at the over and under, and by the way, this is a game that's at Kyle Field, so it's a away game for Florida. It's a away game for Florida. I don't see them winning this game. 60 degrees weather, of course. 60 degrees weather, of course. BB in the building. What's going on, BB? BB, the link in the chat. The link's in the chat. Because obviously, I'm gonna be honest with you, BB. Even though Texas A&M has lost their last 4 games, I still think they're gonna beat y'all. They're at home. They're a better team than y'all. Y'all defense, y'all secondary trash. So I definitely got Texas A&M winning this game. Now the over and under is at 55. I don't see the score. I don't see the game going to 55 unless Texas A&M score all 55 points. Over and under 3.5. 3.5. Texas A&M is a 3.5 favorite. They could definitely cover that. They'll cover that by probably 2-3 touchdowns. You know how that goes. They might beat Florida. Not quite as bad as Georgia beat Florida because Georgia beat the brakes off Florida. They beat the brakes off Florida. The halftime score was 28-3. God dang it. Florida, they were putting the man, they got a syringe and went to work on y'all. But yeah, I'll definitely take Texas A&M for the 3.5 points. They'll definitely get their 4th win. Florida will get their 5th loss. And the next couple of games after that, Florida will be basically fighting to see if they could get bowl eligible. That's tough. Probably will come down to that Florida State game. Yeah. So nobody believes in Florida. I don't believe in Florida. Maybe some of y'all do. Canes Football Talk, what's going on with you?
Hey, what's up, man? I had to get my mic right. You can hear me?
Yeah, it sounds like you're taking a shower, though.
No. It sounds like I'm taking a shower still now?
Yeah. It sounds like
I don't
you're
know.
taking a shower.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it right. Hold on.
All right, so obviously everybody think Florida's going to lose, so I'm not the only one this time around. Everybody say I be reaching, but I ain't reaching. Nobody and their mama think y'all going to win this game. So it'll be a shocking surprise if y'all do. But I'm going to say this again because a lot of people, they probably new to the channel and they don't get it. If Florida win this game, congratulations. If Florida lose this game, let's say Miami lose to Florida State, I'm still going to drop a Florida video clowning y'all. Let's get that straight. The content goes on. The content on the channel goes on. So if Miami lose and Florida lose, I'm still going to drop a video clowning Florida for losing. The content must goes on. I gotta give the people what they want. I gotta give them what they come here for. It'll be devastating for me not to provide the Florida Gator fans whatever it is that they're looking for, the satisfaction of, oh, this guy talking trash. I got to give them that feeling that they're looking for. So
Hey,
if we lose, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So if we lose, the content is still coming. Brock, what's going on with you? Brock, is there any way that Florida could beat Texas A&M this weekend? And be honest, be 100% honest. Hell no. Okay, I got you, boss. I hear you.
Oh hell, I ain't say nothing, man. Let me speak. I kind of believe. I think the Texas A&M quarterback gonna win because they got that freshman quarterback in now. Wegman, whatever his name is, he good. He look like he know what he doing out there. So I'm gonna take Texas A&M and now.
You think they're gonna beat them by more than 3.5?
Oh yeah, I'd say by a touchdown.
By a touchdown, not 30 points.
I don't know about 30, bro, but maybe 14.
All right. I could say 14, 17,
Yeah.
25, 45, 50. Slim Shady Canes, what's going on with your boss? John, what's good
Same
with
old
you?
shit, different day, boss.
All right, so Slim, man, Texas A&M versus Florida. What kind of matchup you think this gonna be?
I mean, if I was hiring Giraffe's pussy, I'd say Florida would win, but I'm not.
Okay. So how bad do you think Texas A&M beat them?
I don't think it's going to be very bad, just because Texas A&M is not very good either. I mean, this really is the toilet bowl. Both of them are pretty doo-doo.
All right, so I got an AR pistol to your head right now, and I tell you, give me a point. How much points are gonna beat them by?
7.
7. Okay, a touchdown. That's cool. John, what's going on with you, John?
What's up?
Man, so Florida versus
Yes,
Texas
especially
A&M.
with A&M starting that true freshman quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That true freshman, he's pretty good. He ain't bad.
Yeah, but it's only going to be the second game he's played in. So,
Yeah,
but
true.
Anthony Richardson ain't finna do anything, because as bad as A&M is, their defense is legit.
Yo, what up, y'all? What's good with y'all, man?
What's good, Chris?
What up, Chris?
What's good with you, bro? I've been here doing homework.
So we all basically agree with the experts, right? Florida's gonna lose this game.
Oh, y'all said Florida go? Oh, Florida and Texas A&M?
Yeah, I got Texas A&M. I mean,
Yeah, Texas A&M gonna win. Jimbo Fisher has to win this game.
Yeah, A&M is gonna win.
Well, Jimbo Fisher doesn't have to do anything, because they ain't finna pay $90 million to get him out of there.
I don't know.
They ain't finna do
95
that.
million.
I mean, it's
shit
Texas.
crazy.
Man,
It's the state of Texas, man. They got that money.
I get that, and I've heard plenty of Texas A&M fans say, "Oh, there's $90 million under the ground. Go get a shovel, motherfucker. Start digging."
I'm sure they already have.
They're not paying that much money. They're just not.
I don't think so.
Actually, I think his buyout's like 86, 87 million. Yeah, they're not paying that.
All right, so let's take a quick look at some of these stats for both teams so far this season after 8 games. Florida's averaging 30 points a game. They're also giving up 30 points a game. Texas A&M averaging about 23 points a game. They're only giving up 21, call it 22. Yards, Florida's averaging about 422 yards a game. Texas A&M below poverty line with 359. Passing yards, Florida's averaging about 223, while running the ball for about 199. Call it 200. Nah, call it 199. We ain't giving them a yard. Passing the ball, 236. Rushing the ball wise, Texas A&M is up to 123. So clearly, in the rushing department, Florida's considered a better team. Texas A&M passing the ball slightly. Now, yards allowed, Florida is giving up 445, while Texas A&M is only giving up 375. So if you want to basically beat the Gators, just do a balance, because they're giving up 191 yard rushing and they're giving up 253 passing. So a little balanced attack would kill them. Same on the other hand for Texas A&M. Passing, they're giving up 170. Rushing, they're giving up 205. So both teams in numbers wise are pretty similar, but when it comes to giving it up, Florida does that very well. No condoms needed.
Damn.
But yeah, the last 5 games, Texas A&M has lost the last 4. They lost Mississippi State, Alabama, South Carolina, and Ole Miss recently by 3 points. Florida lost their last 2. LSU beat them by 10, and Georgia beat them by a bazillion. So, other than Missouri and East Washington, basically, soft and easy teams, Florida ain't been able to do nothing. They've been coming over here telling us how we got blown out by this team and that team, while over there, their whole stadium is burning down. They don't even see it because they're too busy watching us.
Hey, T2I, don't let them forget about that second L they took last week, neither.
Oh, man. Speaking of L's,
great.
yeah.
Lingard didn't play. That's why they lost.
That's another
technically, that's not true. Lingard did play. He took 1 snap for 4 yards, and we didn't see him again. So technically, he did play.
He didn't play enough.
Look at that. That boy was getting 4 yards a carry. They should have kept him in the
but I'm Lingard's attorney, so I'm gonna just say, listen, my client ran the ball for one time for 4 yards, so he did play. So you saying he didn't play is not gonna stand up in court. Case dismissed.
Well, you ain't getting to the NFL with you ain't getting to the NFL with them kind of numbers.
All right, so that game will be played on ESPN, of course. That's on the 5th at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, ESPN, early game for the Gators. They're 4-4. Texas A&M is 3-5. 2 below the line SEC teams. If they were saying that the SEC was like the best conference in the country and all that, these are the 2 teams that you probably would tell don't come to the meeting.
Well, you know what? We're going to put that baby to bed. Because I'll put it to you like this. Hendon Hooker was about, at best, an average quarterback at Virginia Tech against all that stellar competition. Now he goes over to the cupcake SEC and he looks like a Heisman Trophy winner. I'm just saying.
Now, if you look at the SEC standings, of course, the only team that's worse than Florida is Vanderbilt. The only team that's worse than Florida is Vanderbilt. Kind of like what I said from the beginning of the season, when I was doing all this extra trolling that just happened to be reality for them. Yeah, but Missouri is even a better team than them. South Carolina is a better team than them. Man, Georgia's hanging on their teeth right now at the top.
Tennessee number 1. That's crazy.
Tennessee is number 1 team in the country.
Yep.
Oh, a little bit off subject. Is Tennessee going to get this win this weekend?
I doubt it.
Do they beat
I don't
Georgia?
know, but it might be close.
Keep in mind, this game is in Athens now. This is a home game for Georgia, and their fans show up.
Here's the problem.
I'm kind of rooting for Tennessee.
Here's the problem. It took a historically bad game by Alabama for Tennessee to beat them, and Georgia's a better offense and defense than Alabama.
Now, I do give it to Tennessee. They did beat Alabama with Bryce Young.
Alabama gave them that game.
Dude, Alabama
had 18 penalties.
That was the same week as we played Virginia Tech, and they had more penalty yards than we did.
Exactly.
BB's calling cap. What's the cap about, BB?
Come on here, BB.
All that's been said so far is facts. So what's the cap? I mean, y'all are sitting at the second to last in the SEC right now.
You know what he's going to say? You know what he's going to say? You said Missouri was better than Florida. Missouri and Florida played, and Florida beat Missouri.
Yeah, but when you look at the SEC, Missouri has beaten 2 SEC teams. Florida has only beaten 1. That's tough.
Ooh.
That's tough.
Damn.
Now, on the other hand, for the first time in a long time, Alabama is actually sitting on the outside in the SEC. So if Ole Miss or LSU, which both of those teams Alabama do play, can run the table, we might not see an Alabama SEC championship team this year.
Yeah, but Alabama controls its own destiny. They went out, they're in.
That's a big if, bro. That's a big if.
So
I don't think so, because Ole Miss
Alabama's
is
going to win out.
If
Ole
LSU
Miss-
could knock them off, because they do play LSU this weekend, then it might be a wrap
Ole
for
Miss don't
Alabama.
have the offense, bro. No,
Ole Miss is
They don't have
too
the defense
one-dimensional
either.
on offense. Yeah, and their defense is bad.
I mean, they
they're
almost lost
not.
to A&M.
They're not.
I think if LSU beat them, they're gonna be a wounded dog for that LSU game, for that
I
Ole
know.
Miss game.
Our
And you
big,
know
our
what?
big challenge is LSU. That's our big challenge for the
And
rest of the season.
I'll say this: Alabama is better than LSU, but LSU is a whole different monster altogether in Death Valley at night.
All right, you know what? Let's get back on subject. You know, when you're talking about the sorry ass Florida Gators, normally get off track because it ain't too much to talk about. They just suck.
Well, that's that whole conference.
They just suck. I mean, is anybody on here going against this ESPN predictor? It's a 67% chance for Texas A&M to win. Anybody
It ain't enough.
disagree
It ain't
with
enough
that?
percentage.
I mean, look at it like this, T2I. When Hendon Hooker, who is mid at Virginia Tech at best, and old Staquavius Bennett are the two best quarterbacks in your conference, you know you're terrible.
Now, I kind of want to get into my hot tub time machine and take y'all back to the beginning of the season when all these reporters were saying that this guy here, AR-15, was a Heisman candidate.
Cool. Hey, go back even farther when a bunch of Florida fans were saying that Emily Jones was going to win the Heisman.
Oh man! Speaking of Emory Jones,
So,
what has he been
Slim,
up
you
to?
think
Is he still playing
the
college
SEC
football?
is terrible?
He's at ASU.
The SEC is either the second or third best conference.
Who's the best conference then? If
The
SEC,
ACC and the ACC, and it's not even close.
Man. Don't start no riots now, Slim. You know they love that SEC.
Come at me, bro.
I mean, the teams in the SEC the SEC would probably kill. So I mean,
No, they
in
wouldn't.
my opinion.
LSU's mid. Tennessee is a good half a team. Missouri's below average. Vanderbilt's terrible. Arkansas's terrible. Mississippi State's terrible. Ole Miss is mid at best. I mean, you got a bunch of mid and bad teams. Whee!
I'll take the Big Ten right now over the SEC.
Clemson's not a top 4 team, if you ask me.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think they are. I don't think Clemson's top 4 team.
I actually
No.
think that there's 4 undefeated teams left in the country. Those are your 4 top teams, and Clemson's one of them.
When you struggle to Wake
There's
Forest,
more than 4. There's more than 4.
Wake Forest is the second best offense in the country. They're going to put up points on anybody.
So is North Carolina.
yeah, North
You got
Carolina.
an argument.
I'm gonna
You got
tell
an
you.
argument that
I'm gonna
Pitt
tell
can
you,
beat SEC.
North Carolina is gonna beat Clemson.
I'm gonna. This is an absolute fact. And I know there's some North Carolina fans that I've said it to them that don't like it. North Carolina, Tennessee, Wake Forest, TCU. Those are all the same exact team with different colored uniforms. All
They
of
just
them.
have no defense.
A lot of people think TCU is gonna win out. We shall see.
They might.
Oh, they
They
can.
might.
They're going to get killed, though, when they get in the playoffs.
I mean, their
I don't think
toughest
they
game
have-
left is Texas.
I think
thing-
Texas is gonna beat them.
The thing with those
I don't
teams is that their offense runs the team. They're hurting their defense the way they run their offense, and that's why their defenses are always so trash in that kind of offense.
That's why I don't like those
It's
high-paced, up-tempo,
Exactly.
throw the ball all over the place offenses.
You
'Cause
burn your
I mean,
defense.
Yep, because you either go 3 and out really fast or you score really fast, in which case you're putting your defense back out on the field.
Yeah,
Either way.
and that's why there's never no. That's why their defenses are always trash, no matter what you do. Like in North
But
Carolina.
guess what? People didn't like it. People didn't like it. It was the same way at Miami with Rhett Lashley there.
Exactly.
He didn't know when to slow down the tempo of the game.
Yeah.
Marcus says, "Slim, you SEC hater."
Got to be something to hate on. There's something to hate on. Where's it at? I'm not seeing it. A bunch of mid and trash teams. Whee! Alabama ain't even what they used to be.
Now I don't think Georgia's. I think Georgia's a great
Hey,
team and contender. But I think in general the conference is not as good as everyone thinks.
Hey,
Yeah,
just not this year.
that's my
Alabama
argument.
just not like this year, but you know.
Their defense hasn't been the same since Kirby Smart left. It
Yep.
hasn't been. That was the hallmark of
Oh.
Nick Saban teams, and the defense just hasn't been there.
But also they've kind of gone
Marcus-
away from what they used to be. And the
They
offense,
did.
Marcus says
they've
Marcus
gone
says the
more
SEC
passing.
said the SEC
I think
is
it has
better
a
than
lot
the
to do with the
ACC.
coordinators.
I'm not
I
going to
think,
lie.
yeah.
The Pac-12 might even be better than the SEC this year.
Holy shit!
I don't know
Damn,
about that. I don't know about that. Oregon lost 49-3, and that's like
Do
one
you
of the
think?
best
Okay,
teams.
Oregon and Georgia play tomorrow. Do you think that score's the same?
I think it's probably half. I think it'd be like 30-3. I still think Oregon gets killed.
I think you're smoking crack. I think that's a one-score.
Who has
game at
Oregon
best.
played? Who has Oregon played?
Who have they played?
Yeah.
Oh
Besides
my God!
Georgia.
Here we go. Who have they played?
Who has Oregon played?
They knocked off top 10 UCLA.
Who did UCLA play prior to that? No one. They played absolutely no one. They shouldn't have been
Let's
top
see.
10.
Oregon's actually got, if you want to go by ranked wins and all that kind of crap,
Slim getting burnt.
Oregon's got either the second or third best record.
Oregon's the 8th best team right now, according to the rankings.
Yeah, according to Foster,
Well,
when has the ACC has 2 teams in the national championship?
Well, when you set it up to put 2 SEC teams in there,
Marcus says Slim definitely smoking pot. Pac-12 is not better than the SEC.
they might be. There's an argument for it. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying there's an argument for it.
Are you saying that Florida dragged down the value of the SEC that bad?
Florida beat Utah though. There's no way that Pac-12 is better than SEC.
There's got to
might
be
be.
some kind of way Florida's fault.
But I mean, the SEC started off good this year, so you know.
What are you talking about? The ACC started off 5-0 against the SEC. Stop it.
Wait,
And the
for real?
SEC started off. The only team that lost in the SEC week 1 was
LSU.
who was it?
LSU lost in week
LSU
0.
lost to Florida State.
Yes,
Or-
you're absolutely right. Vanderbilt went out there and beat up on a horrid Hawaii team. Oh my God! And what high school girls team did Alabama beat up? Utah State, was it? Ooh, that's some stiff competition there.
But Utah State won their conference last year, so
And
I
look at
don't
them now. They only
care.
got 3
Yes.
wins this year.
Yeah, Alabama is known for beating up on girls. I mean, ask Burton.
Shit, ask Bear Bryant. He used to beat the hell out of his wife.
Oh damn! Allegedly.
known for winning natties too.
Okay, he won natties at places other than Alabama.
He won one. Nick Saban won the one at LSU. That's it.
I didn't say Nick Saban. I said Bear Bryant.
Oh, well, that was before my time, but yeah.
Uh-oh.
He won his first one at Texas A&M.
Well, Sage, he's rolling with you, Slim. Says Pac-12 way better. Oregon, USC, UCLA, Utah.
Yep.
Now, if you run through the SEC, what you got?
If you think one
no-
damn
You got Georgia,
one damn
Tennessee.
minute in your damn mind, did you think that those teams are better than any the top SEC teams? You're crazy.
Not one of those teams are being Georgia, Tennessee, or Bama.
No,
Not one of those teams.
No,
No.
USC can absolutely beat Tennessee, and the over and under in that game would be 130.
Alabama could have fucking 30 penalties and beat probably any of them.
There's no way. I just haven't seen that one of those teams listed right there win a meaningful
Georgia
game.
could probably fumble the
They
ball. Stetson Bennett could
No,
probably
you-
go 3-4
I think
interceptions.
those teams still win.
USC, I'm kind of agreeing with you because that was another team I left off of that list too. USC is another one. Same thing as Tennessee or North Carolina or TCU. I mean, all offense and no defense. None.
Ron
that's always been a
Davis
thing, though,
Hall
with
says,
Lincoln Riley.
I think Oregon would drag LSU.
They probably would. LSU isn't very good. They've gotten better as the season has gone on. I'll give them that credit. But LSU's still is not very good.
Man,
LSU is improved. They are a top 10 team right now.
They're barely a top 25
They should not be a top
team.
10 team. That's a joke. Now that's a joke that the playoffs did that.
At best, they're number 25. They're not a top 10
BB,
team.
what's going on, BB?
What's going on, man?
And you
Man,
can't,
you
you
Why
can't
the hell
say
are they in?
and-
Why the
and
hell are
hang
they
on.
top 10 if they're
And-
not a
and you-
top 10 team?
because they put them in there because of their name. The same reason Miami gets overranked when they think they're good because of their name.
It's that brand.
It's not an exclusive SEC thing. Same thing happens with Ohio State. Same thing happens with USC. Same thing happens with Michigan. Big names get overranked because of their name.
Now, BB, you see me in here trying to defend the Gators, but they all in here throwing slander. What you think about y'all versus Texas A? What you think about y'all versus
We ain't
Texas
winning.
A&M? Oh, you're not winning?
We're not winning. No, we should, but we not.
Now, at what point did you come to that conclusion?
Bad ass defense.
Just the defense? What about your quarterback? I meant your running back.
Lingard.
He said Lingard.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Explain one thing to me, BB. What was the point of putting in Lingard for one play last week?
I don't know.
So he would transfer again.
Should we just go ahead and start calling him one play Lingard?
That's Miami's leftovers. Oh, y'all wrong for that.
According to Florida, when he went up to Florida, according to them, he was a full course meal.
He got his little feelings hurt and left Miami. He'll be all right.
Like y'all might need him.
So BB, what's it gonna take?
Shit. Hey,
BB, what's it gonna take to beat Florida? What's it gonna take to beat Texas A&M this week?
at BB, I ain't gonna lie. At the rate fucking running backs are getting hurt, shit, we might.
Yeah, dude.
They keep getting hurt.
So BB, what's got to happen in this game for you guys to get a victory?
Gosh. That's a great question, man.
The second coming of
That
Jesus out on that field.
Yeah, you right about that. Bad as that defense is, hell no. I just can't see us winning.
You know what? Forget the game. Forget that game, BB. Forget that game. Let's talk about Kamani.
Oh damn.
BB, you knew it was coming. You were talking cash shit about Kamani.
No, all season. I've been listening to BB.
I'm gonna say this.
We're not getting. Okay, go ahead.
Y'all didn't even think y'all would get it. So I'm gonna kill that. Y'all didn't even think it.
But we did.
That didn't happen until the last minute.
No, that
was not the last minute.
According to him, that shit was done 2 months ago.
Well, yeah, according to him, but
you remember that game? You remember that game when y'all had him in the stands, and I said, "Dang, that boy don't even look like he want to be there."
bag, boy. He got that Miami bag.
I want to know.
He also told Chad Simmons 2 months ago that Florida and Bama was his leader.
Yeah, but according to Florida, according to all your beat writers, and according to all these
according to everybody in the crew world, everybody thought he was going to Florida.
According to all the stuff that you were sharing, you was hitting the retweet button on Twitter.
Hey,
according to all of them, Miami had one.
Steve Wilfong.
Brock, slow down, buddy. So according to all the stuff that you was retweeting on Twitter, Miami had a one chance of getting them.
Yeah.
And you was laughing at it.
They put out a
Every week I heard BB say, y'all ain't getting Kamani. We getting Kamani.
Yeah.
Once we get Kamani.
Steve Wilfong put out a pre-recorded video.
Hey, T2Y, we were sitting right here on this show. You were listing off recruits. Kamani's name came out your mouth in Florida.
Oh, you damn right. It did.
Now I got a question.
Nobody know it. Nobody knew that was happening until that day.
Miami knew it was happening.
I'm about to say Mario Cristobal knew it was happening 2 months ago.
Well, Mario, I'm saying like
y'all in the chat.
Let
me ask some this in the chat.
Y'all
put in the chat. Let me know what is y'all favorite video game. What is y'all favorite video game? Put it in the chat. Cause that's how
Nah.
whatever your favorite video game is that you love to play, that's how bad Kamani played Florida.
It wasn't that.
I
No,
would just
see.
say
Oh,
this.
Yeah, you gotta know.
Listen,
You gotta know the facts behind it.
the
That's
thing
not
is-
true.
the thing is, Kamari didn't play Florida. Florida played themselves. Because if you
We
follow the
did
recruiting,
thank you.
he never was ever saying Florida is a thing. His only official visit was Miami.
That is
He
BB,
never
true.
was
you remember
boasting
that?
about Florida.
That was his
BB,
only
you remember that
official
week? You remember that week when they was talking about him coming to
And he
Florida
never
and he shut it
visited
down?
Alabama, so Alabama wasn't in it,
Remember
bro.
when he put out that tweet and said he is not committed to nobody? That was a lie. That at that point you should have knew he was never going to Florida.
And I don't know how Alabama was even in it because he didn't
How?
even visit Alabama. He only visited Miami. He didn't visit
because
Florida.
they have Alabama in for
Oh
everyone.
man, shout out to Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou in the building.
No, he
Uncle Lou's in
he
here
never
spreading lies,
official.
guys. Uncle Lou's in here spreading lies. He said FSU by
No, yeah, he
24.
tells the truth about that. Y'all can't
He's
score a
spreading
point.
lies.
I don't know how
He
y'all
did
gonna
say
do
he
that.
did
Yeah,
say
Florida State
Texas.
gonna win 34-14. I'm calling it.
Man, you sleep.
Hey, BB, I do got a question though, because this is your
Go
people
ahead.
that said this. This is Florida fans on the internet that said this. Why are they out here saying they hope this man tear his ACL for not coming to Florida?
I don't know. That's stupid. I don't do all
Yeah.
that.
And why is y'all saying
Yeah,
that?
you got
Why
grown
your
man
fans-
crying on Twitter.
Why is Florida fans saying that Kirby should die in a fire for beating them?
What?
Your fans, they said that Kirby should die in a fire after he beat Florida.
Man, who thought we was winning that game?
They went off on Kirby. Huh. Did I
Man,
delete
y'all
those
was
yet?
never. Hey, listen, BB, y'all was never winning that game. Y'all got destroyed out there, man.
Hell no, we ain't gonna win that game. You seen that defense?
Now, Georgia felt sorry for him and let him do something. in
Hey,
the third quarter.
you can't.
Yeah,
hold
right.
on, you can't blame it on the defense now. I did
I
see a little
mean,
bit
that
of
was the
defense.
best they played, I guess, but
Bro, they
that was
got
the
an
best they played.
interception. Bernie got an interception and a forced fumble. So you know what I'm saying? Like you can't blame it on the defense, bro. I think it's more of the offense, bro. They look like
Well,
shit.
Yeah, the offensive
What- hey,
played.
Let me
What
ask,
corner was that bobbled that interception and dropped it right into Brock Bowers' hands?
let me ask you this.
That was the third
Let me ask you
quarter.
this, Brock. When LSU beat Alabama this weekend, are y'all gonna tell us about them two hurt receivers?
Man, let me tell you something.
Don't
We
forget
gonna
about
beat
that
them.
other quarterback.
We gonna hush the crowd up. Eli Ricks is gonna have a showdown, and he's gonna intercept the ball with a pick six to the house, and we gonna seal the deal.
You know what's
Stop
funny? You know what's funny? 3 weeks ago, not a
That shit
single
sound
Alabama.
good.
Hey, 3 weeks ago, not a single Alabama fan or even Nick Saban knew who the hell Eli Ricks was.
Are you
He
crazy?
stumbled
I've
out
been
on
high
the
on
field.
Eli Ricks since
Nah,
he came to Alabama.
Nah,
Hang on, he
You know
stumbled
why?
out on the field, made a play, and everybody was like, "Holy shit, where'd he come from?"
no, it's because Eli
He's
Ricks
a
is
dog.
a
What you
man
mean?
corner, and he had
He's
to
a true.
learn Nick Saban's scheme. That was the thing with Eli Ricks.
Exactly. And
Not
he's
no
a true
zone
corner, bro. He's an elite corner. He's what you call a elite NFL cornerback. Hands down, he's
That was
probably
the
one of the
thing with
best right
Ricks.
now.
Yeah, he would have been the best.
Where was he at to stop that Tennessee offense at?
Hey,
That's what I'm
BB.
telling you, Slim.
Now,
He
if
didn't
they would
play
have put him out there, he probably would have stopped some shit. I
He was riding
guarantee
the
you.
pine.
Hey, BB.
What's up?
How good does the Florida Gators feel about
We got a stinking ass damn
Jakeem
coordinator
Jackson?
that don't know how to put our players out there. And let
Oh,
them
y'all
play.
think y'all gonna flip the king?
Did I just say that?
Yeah, I
Man,
heard
y'all-
a little stuff.
I'm telling y'all,
Y'all
y'all
trying
ain't
to get
scoring
him
over.
and Dixon.
Y'all won't
But
score over
we'll
20
see.
points on
That
Florida
ain't
State,
gonna
bro.
Brock,
You couldn't even
chill,
score on
BB.
Virginia.
Brock, chill. BB trying to talk, man. One mic at a time.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Y'all ain't taking the field.
You pretty confident about that?
We don't
Yeah, I
treat
know.
Alabama
Confident.
like
I know it's some smoke. Y'all want him. I know it. I know.
Who
Is
y'all
it
talking
that
about?
we,
I want
Desmond
is it
Rick?
that we
Dixon.
want? Is it that we want him, or is it that he want to be with us?
Okay, well, we'll see.
Y'all talking about Damari Brown or Desmond Ricks?
No, we're talking about
Jackson.
Jakeem Jackson.
Oh.
Jackson.
We ain't got to talk about Damari Brown. He already a cat.
See, this
Yeah, he's
Bama
a
man
cat.
all up in the Kool-Aid. Don't
He
even
already.
play.
And Ricks.
Hey, just know we
y'all
getting
think y'all
Desmond
not
Ricks.
dominate?
Just know we getting Desmond Ricks.
I don't know.
I don't know about that
All right,
either,
so
man.
I tell you right
I
now,
don't know about that one.
if DVD's in that race, bro, I'm not counting him out.
No, LSU the favorite.
So was Florida, and DVD fucking
sure
Big
that-
Dick, Corey Raymond, and T. Rob.
Not
I
sure
know,
that
but
any of you
D.
guys care,
Desmond
but I
Ricks
just
is-
It's a
understand they don't
LSU.
want to
It's a
break it.
LSU and Alabama war, bro. But I think he coming to Bama because
I know we got the official on the second.
all right, hold
Like
on. So
December.
not sure if any of y'all really care, but I just clicked on ESPN. The first thing pop up: Washington Commanders breaking news. Feds investigating Commanders finances. So
Uh-oh.
if that's your team out there, if you're a Washington Commander, y'all might
Fuck
go
Washington.
through it. Y'all might.
Fuck
How's
Washington.
anyone a fan of that team? When they made that
Washington
name,
trash.
Why they do the
dark.
Redskins like
When
that?
they changed from the Redskins, they wasn't the same.
Yeah, boy.
well,
What's the
guess
spread
what?
on that game?
They teach you
I've
why.
been
You
calling
know-
them the Redskins for almost 35 years. I'm gonna keep calling them the damn Redskins.
Yeah.
You know Jakeem
Florida
Jackson went
State the
against the
favorite. Florida State the
Say
favorite.
what now?
Uh-oh.
I say, you know Jakeem Jackson went against the money and gave him the business.
Oh,
And
you talking
receiver.
about who you talking about?
Florida
Jakeem
State
Jackson.
over in the South.
Who you went up against?
Kamani. They played like a month ago.
So you saying Kamani played receiver and he gave him the business?
No, Jakeem. Jakeem played receiver for his team.
Oh yeah, I seen that. He gave Kamani the business. I saw that. I know what you talking about, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
took off on
question
him.
about that. I got a question about that. Name me a corner that ain't never been beat.
Ain't nobody say that, Smith. They said that.
Well, you
Every corner get
acted
beat.
like you acted like
All I
you
said
didn't want
is
to play.
he gave him the business. That's all I said.
Hell, Prime Time's the
Nah,
greatest
nah,
corner I've ever
nah,
seen
nah,
play in my
BB,
life,
let's
and I've seen
pretend-
him get beat.
Let's pretend that he committed to Florida. What's up with that business?
Oh, I still
There ain't no
talking about him when he did it.
Nah, there would be
I
no
still
business
talking about
then.
it.
It'd be
I
out
don't
of
believe
business.
you talk about him if he committed to Florida.
No, we still talking about it. We seen it. We was in the Gator space on Twitter. We still talking
He
about
why
how
was
he
the
did
spread now in
Kamani.
that game, bro?
The
BB
Florida
be out of
Florida
business.
fans say, I'm not following recruiting no more. We can't get no one.
That's him.
That boy said we can't get no one. All right,
Man,
so
crazy. We
let's
just
switch.
got 2 commits last week. How we
Now
gonna
when
get
you got
nobody?
Miami throwing the bag, there's more money than y'all got. You sure can't.
The
We
bag.
just flipped the old lineman from Florida State. And we
Did
got
the Alabama fan just say something about throwing the
Man.
bag at somebody?
Man,
Y'all
look, we
been
don't
doing
throw
it.
we don't
Y'all
throw
been
bags
doing
like
it for
y'all
the
do. Y'all
past
been throwing them
years.
all
Hey,
damn
stop it.
recruit
Y'all
stuff.
been,
money
hey,
for
that's
the past
recruiting. You can't be mad.
Answer me this. Answer me this. Why is every Alabama fan? Every Alabama player for the last
We
10
don't
years
sell. Alabama
driving a
don't sell their
brand new
program with
Charger?
money.
You know what's
Alabama
funny to
don't
me?
sell their program with money. Alabama sell it because of Nick Saban's track record, buddy.
Every
Boy, you
player
just
for a
lose
Let me ask
decade
you
been
this.
Bro,
Let me
if
ask
you
you this,
believe
Brock.
that, something
brand
wrong
new
with you.
Charger.
Brock, let me ask you this.
about
Why
crazy as hell.
did after you guys lose to Tennessee, all the Dodge Chargers and Challenger disappeared off campus?
Gone.
Man,
Because they
first
got
of all, I don't know
Bro,
what you're talking
everybody throw the bag,
First of
bro.
all-
That's the game.
First of all,
Hey,
they drive
you know
better
what?
than a Dodge Charger or a Dodge Ram, whatever the hell you talking about. They
Oh,
drive
yeah,
better
yeah,
than
you're
that. They
right.
high
You're right.
drive.
You know,
Yeah,
you know
they
what?
drive
About
way
that.
You know
Nick
what?
better than
Saban
nice.
do have
They
a
drive
Nick Saban
Mercedes
do have a
Benz.
Mercedes
Nick
Benz.
Saban owns
You're right.
Mercedes
You're right
Benz.
about that.
Yeah,
You're right about
yeah.
that. Yeah. So tell us
T2
how much more Mercedes
abs-
Benz y'all been handing out.
He's absolutely right, because all those Mercedes Benz come from Nick Saban's Mercedes lot, and he repoed them all.
Yep. He said turn in them
And
keys.
Nick Saban-
Don't make us.
Nick
We can
Saban
do
could
this
get
the
the
easy
players
way, or
all
we
of
can do it the
Mercedes
hard
if
way.
he wants to.
And guess
Shit.
what? That's a fact, because Nick Saban does have a Mercedes dealership in town.
Nick Saban
He
told
has
those
more
boys
than
after the
one.
game.
He has
I know
more
he
than
does.
one. He has like 4 of them. What are you saying?
Nick Saban told those boys after the game, listen, don't plan on taking your girlfriend out on any more dates
Man.
tomorrow because it's going to be real
No.
embarrassing when you come outside and your car is gone.
Did you not know Julio Jones owned a car dealership too? And actually more than one.
I'm happy for him. That don't change the fact Nick Saban been giving them players cars for a decade.
All right. Let's
Okay,
switch
he
the
can
tone.
do that. I mean, they deserve
Miami
it.
versus
Shit.
No,
Florida
they don't.
State. We don't want to hear nothing more about Alabama.
Yes, they
We don't
do. They
care.
win national championships.
Nobody
They
cares.
they
That don't
deserve
deserve.
it.
That don't mean you
All right,
deserve
all
a
right,
great
all
car.
right, all right, guys. Let's
Bump
shift
all
Florida
that
State
small
versus
talk.
Miami.
Let's go
Nobody
to
want to
get
hear
in this
nothing
game.
about Alabama crap. Let's go. So Florida State versus Miami this weekend, 7:30 on ABC. I will be at this game.
And you go get your ass whooped.
Likewise.
So Florida State coming to this thing 5-3, Miami 4-4. You know, terrible for both teams in the past. This game right here would probably considered national championship worthy kind of game, but you know, not these days and age, whatever. But ESPN predictor, Florida State is a 60.8% winner in this game. Jordan Travis versus Tyler Van Dyke / Garcia, whichever one they decide to play when the game starts. Miami running back is pretty much doing better than Florida State running back, Trayshawn Ward. I'm not sure if he's coming off injuries or something like that, but Toafili didn't look too good last week. I think he was having butt surgery during the game. I don't know what that was. They got a receiver here, Johnny Wilson. I guess he's the main guy for them, the only one that on the team could possibly catch a ball because nobody else can. In the offseason, they were talking about this Pittman guy. Still ain't see him do nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's still trash. Yeah, this game, man, it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good one. I still think Miami wins, and I'm going to take Miami 27. I got Miami winning. I got Miami winning.
Hey, I bet you won't put no money on it.
Exactly.
I got Miami winning this game 27-17. You know, y'all could think otherwise, but hey, you know, I'm always here. I'm here 365. I'll be here to tell you I told you so. And I took a mental note. I even wrote down some Florida State fans' names that when we beat them, if they disappear, I will go find them. You're not running from me this year.
Still can't find Turn Tally, though.
Man, Turn Tally, from what I heard, Turn Tally got kicked by a kangaroo.
Uh-oh.
Miami, y'all going to need Lingard out there, or y'all going to lose for real.
After we beat them 52-10, Turn Tally just disappeared.
Boy, you sound stupid, bro. You know that? I just want to let you know that, bro.
He ain't been nowhere to be seen ever since that.
Bro.
All right, so as of right now, the over and under.
Man, you drunk.
As of right now, the over and under is at 53, and Florida State is a 7.5-point favorite in this game. So the Vegas line hasn't changed.
That wasn't his prediction, Brock. He said ever since Miami beat him 52-10, ain't nobody seen Turn. He's been gone.
Oh, I just seen, you know, before he went live, you know, his little thumbnail said 52-10. Oh, I thought.
All right, so you guys, it's going to be an 84 degrees game. It's a night game, so it won't be too hot. But 84 degrees.
The game in Miami, right?
Yep.
Miami.
Now, yesterday I did a live. We was talking about it, but Florida State marching band will not be making the trip. I did some digging, some research. I searched it up, and I found all it said was Florida State was broke. That's all that came back as a result.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so their marching band will not be there.
Said that they couldn't have their band. They couldn't bring the band.
Nah, Mario didn't say that.
What happened was the band was getting seated in the upper section, so you could have more fans on the lower section, and FSU did not want that.
Hell,
that's what happened.
Oh wow!
And we treated them like Texas did Alabama.
Ouchie.
Yeah, so every time Florida State does something good,
wrong, bro. Trying to put us
does something good in this game, you won't hear nobody saying no. You won't hear the little band start playing the little and then they go ho 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 ho. You won't hear none of that.
I don't want to hear none of that.
So for those of you guys that don't really like the ho ho song, you won't have to listen to it too much this game. The band will not be the marching chiefs according to them.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be there for real.
I got a question. If they go another year without making a bowl game, do they go back to being an all-girls clown college?
Oh wow. Oh wow.
They gonna say,
Hey, that's a good question. Shout out to Tim for the good
What's
question.
better is if
they're
Florida
gonna be
State
saying,
loses this game,
whoa.
what's going to happen to that program if they lose this game? Like they have so much to lose right now.
Oh, they're definitely going to turn on Mike Norvell.
But wait a minute now. They just blew out Georgia Tech, so they're back on top of the world.
That's right. That's right. I mean, but I'm just saying, like all the FSU fan videos are saying, Miami's gonna get blown out. This is an easy win. I don't even know why it's a robbery. So.
Okay.
They couldn't even blow us out when they went to the
Georgia
national
Tech
title
team
game.
that you thought they was going to be. What happened? That same team that was going to do what?
Do what?
All right, so
You cut out.
Marcus is the only FSU fan in here, but he's having technical difficulties.
Well, look at
Got
that.
on.
I can't wait till
Uh-oh.
Saturday.
You mean the Seaman Hole fan is having testicle difficulties? Tell you it ain't.
It's Tallahassee signals.
So Marcus, tell us why FSU is going to win this game.
Hey, it is what it is.
Oh, he's kind of in and out.
Yeah, you got to get some stable
That
connection.
dog is not better
Marcus.
than us. That's what it is. How else you want me to
Marcus,
tell y'all?
You're going in and out. You're formulating, but you're not making sentences.
Oh, let me get these headphones out.
This man rocking with a 2005 Verizon connection. Can you hear
Got
me now?
that gateway computer.
You got that bitch put up in there.
That boy got the cope with the straws.
That's better now.
That's better.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. I'm about to say, boy.
So why is Florida State going to beat Miami?
Here y'all go.
That's why.
Bro, don't play that on here. We ain't trying to get copyrighted.
But the band not coming for real though, T2Y? No, that's all that is.
The band's not coming.
I'm playing the Seminole music. Come on.
I'm happy they not coming.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you why FSU's going to lose, and there's two reasons, and that's because Mike Norvell and their kicker. That's why they're going to lose.
Hey, all we got to do is just make sure they got
in the end zone. Hey,
Bruh,
Ben don't
I
break.
just want to know, how you feel like Florida State gonna lose if they barely beat Virginia? You know what I'm saying?
So, Florida State fans say they don't claim this guy's internet.
Hey, you know what? We might have barely beat Virginia, but we didn't lose to a wide receiver lining up at quarterback.
Yeah, Marcus, they say they do not claim your internet. Your internet is
claiming
not a
it
part
either.
of Noel Nation.
Hey, put that in the trash. Okay.
Damani's supposed to make an announcement tonight. I'm not sure if it's a commitment or
I think it's a commitment.
He's probably gonna make one of
it's a
those.
commitment.
I'm committing to playing at the All American game or something.
Oh man,
Might be one of those. But
No, he's gonna
committing. He's
set
committing.
a date,
He's
bro. He's
committed.
gonna probably set a date and time.
yeah, it's either that or he's gonna,
Virginia team
hopefully it's a full blown
to beat Georgia Tech and we blew up.
Hey, so what? Oh, he going in and out again. Hey, so what? He only going live just to tell us what his time and date gonna be.
Oh man, y'all know it's hate week. First thing I just clicked on Twitter because I was about to go to Damari Brown. First thing pop up is the Florida State Miami fight.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah, get real.
Shoot.
So TC gonna play for real.
I don't know what led up to it, but it don't look too good for the FSU fans so far. But we gonna
I'll tell you right now
play.
that TVD's going to play.
Well, you know what Cat Williams said.
His hair, bro.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Oh.
get it. Let's get it.
Is this guy fighting security?
Hey,
no,
y'all
it look like
Miami
security.
fans out of control.
Oh, man.
Man's
They got the
That
lead
man out of
on
control.
Hey,
He's
look
out.
at
Not
that! Hey,
down.
look at that Noel fan out cold.
He's
on the ground.
out.
Yeah.
They look like he got
Man, I
something
would
sticking out of
kick
his
y'all
mouth.
in the
Look like he got
balls.
something sticking out of his mouth.
Hey, T2, go back to where the Noel fan knocked out. That's how Florida State gonna look.
Look, don't it look like he got something sticking out of his mouth?
That's Florida State this weekend.
Did he?
And that's tough.
You
Yeah,
don't
you don't even believe that.
Or something?
Yeah.
You don't believe that.
This cameraman is a whoop.
Why y'all beating on fat people, man? Leave them alone.
Dang. Shout out to all the beautifuls in Miami.
I'll kick somebody in the nuts. They try to do some shit like that to me.
Hopefully none of that happened this weekend. Let me see if I can find Damari Brown without running into Florida State fans getting
Was that last year when y'all played them?
No,
Yeah,
that's 2
that
years ago. 2 years ago.
Was it against Florida or Florida State a couple years? I think it was against Florida State a couple years ago where that girl took a swing at a cop and he knocked her ass out.
Man,
Because that video went viral at the time.
That might have been the Notre Dame game.
Was that? No, the Notre Dame game was when that one-legged Notre Dame fan was trying to fight somebody in the bathroom. Dude, I laughed my ass off watching that. I'm like, this dude in here with one leg for real trying to fight somebody.
He said he gonna stand up for the fighting Irish.
I mean,
Well, you going
more
to hell
balls
for
than
that.
brains.
No, it was the Notre Dame game that the chick did it.
You got it, Chris.
Going to hell for gasoline club?
Oh man.
I never thought
Miami
I'd see the day
leads with a 90.1% on the RPM recruiting prediction machine for Damar Brown. 90%. 90.1.
It was the Virginia Tech game is what it was.
Oh, it was Virginia Tech?
In 2017, yeah.
Okay.
So Damar Brown, he visited Miami a couple times, hasn't he?
Yeah, he'll be I think he should be at Alabama this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, though.
Oh, okay. So
No, he
who
gonna be
is
in Miami.
between? It's
He's gonna be at
Miami,
the FSU
Alabama.
game. He's gonna be at the FSU game.
It's between Miami. No, it's between
No, actually,
Clemson,
he
Florida
should be in
State,
Miami this weekend.
and Alabama.
He was at Alabama
That's
on
who
the 19th, I think. Was it during that week?
I'm not gonna lie,
23rd.
I don't even keep up with it like that. You go nuts trying to keep up with it like that for real.
But I mean, he was recently cristobal to Miami, so
Oh, okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, that's all you can do. When they
I
sign,
mean, the RPM say Miami
We're not worried
is
about it. We're
almost
not
100%. Oh no.
I'm not getting excited for a verbal. I get excited when they sign.
I get excited for a
Exactly.
verbal that's 4-4 though. Like they're
We
coming
talked
into a
about
trash
this.
Miami team.
Have we not?
We
swim?
just got Julian Sanford, the 2024 quarterback out of California today.
Okay. And you what? You a Kane fan or?
No, I'm a Bama fan, bro.
Okay, you're a Bama fan. Did he couldn't sign yet though, right?
You said he couldn't sign yet? Is that what you're saying?
Right. He couldn't sign yet, right?
Yes, he's just a verbal commit. That's
Right.
Yeah, he could. I mean, he's 2024, bro. He's not even
Right.
2023.
I know. That's what. But here's my point though. I know that he can't. He's not able to do that yet. But I keep telling people all the time, like verbals don't mean nothing.
What you
He
said.
told them.
But
You know what I'm saying?
what verbal does though is give your team a momentum.
Verbals
gives
mean
them
a
that.
lot.
Or
Most
it
verbals
gives the other recruits that you're going at.
But
It shows
I mean-
them that hey, you got these guys buying in. So if you do come in, you at least who coming in with you. What your chances
but
of
I
actually
feel like
being a
if
good
you-
team. So you definitely
you
need
got-
those verbals. And the fans, I understand a lot of fans don't get all hyped for it, but them kids, they actually need that. Because once they commit and stuff, it shows that the fans is behind them. So the
Right.
fans that do, give them the attention that they're looking for, it's good for business.
Well,
I
let's
get
see
you.
let's see the fans get behind them Saturday and show up to the fucking stadium. How about that?
I get that part.
Well, at this point,
Right.
Slim, the game is sold out. So
I get that part. What you're saying, as far as the
It's gonna be
Miami
50-50.
Florida State game
sold out.
yeah, it's almost sold out.
Well,
So
it normally does.
Yeah, because it's a
the
rivalry.
fans definitely will be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And it's,
It's gonna be
it's, the,
50-50.
it's the first night game of the
They
season. So
both undefeated, or if they both didn't have wins, they gonna show up.
So Kane Nation gonna be booming in for the game.
Hey,
Okay.
that's all I'm saying, man, is I'm so happy it's a night game.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sick of
talking
these
about they gonna
12
wear
o'clock
orange.
games.
Yeah.
Y'all got a night game. We got a night game.
For the game. I'm about to say that's
Georgia-
pointless. Why would you do that?
Georgia and Tennessee play at 2:30. They don't play at night.
That's because CBS gets first pick of whatever SEC game they want.
So if
Yeah.
you haven't bought your ticket yet for the game, the lowest one I see so far is $89.
I don't think
That's
Georgia
probably
has
up in the nosebleeds.
hasn't had a night game in Sanford Stadium in a long time.
Somebody brought that up. I was watching Uncle Lou's show. They've had the fewest night games of just about
That's
any
very
SEC
rare.
team.
Exactly.
Oh, you talking about Georgia?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they have. That's a good point. They have. They don't
Yeah,
get.
and I
night
mean
games like that.
it's not even close.
That's
They don't-
weird. I don't know. Weird.
I don't know, man. But that is, you got a good point there. I thought I was crazy, but that is true. Because
No.
I mean,
I
You ain't
wonder
crazy.
why though. Like, what do you think the reason is for that? I mean,
I don't know.
There's a lot of factors of who plays.
I mean, some of it's TV. Like I said, CBS gets first pick of whatever SEC game they want. ESPN gets second pick, and SEC Network basically ends up with whatever's left over.
Yeah, they get the scraps. Yeah, they get the scraps.
So yeah.
But I mean, that's ESPN too, because I mean, ESPN's bought into the SEC and ACC network.
so
Yeah.
what's the spread? What's the spread on this game? Is it 3, 4? What?
7.5. 7.5.
Oh, for my
For Florida.
Seven
it's
and a
a
half
low
for Miami favorite, right? Miami favorite 7.5, right?
No, Florida
No,
State's
Florida
favorite.
No, Florida State's favorite. So you're never going to see a big spread on this game. It's almost always a low spread.
It's gonna come down to a
Always.
field goal, probably.
Damn, it's only a few seats left. Look, oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I said, they could be undefeated or they can be winless. This is the game you show up for.
Exactly. That's what I was saying, man. Like this game matters to them boys, man.
And all them times that I lived in Pensacola, boy, I wish I would have went to Tallahassee, but I just couldn't go.
But you know that it is kind of true. Rivalries play different, bro. I don't know.
They
It's
do.
just something
Weird
about
things
it.
happen in rivalry games. They do.
Yes, it does.
So sitting there thinking that Florida State gonna come out there and just ball on it, nah, it ain't happening like that, bro. I'm trying to let you know that.
And we're not
That's
I think there's, I like legit. There's only been like 3 blowouts in this series in the last 20 years.
Yeah. Fortunate for me, I was at the last one.
So it like
It was a
always comes
beautiful
down
sight.
to the last play for Florida State and Miami, huh?
Well, it's kind of like how Auburn was so much worse than Alabama last year, but it's a rivalry game. They always play you close. Same thing.
You ain't lying. I still think they're gonna play it tough.
Who the hell's playing in traffic?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Marcus out there
It
playing.
sounds like
in
somebody's playing in traffic.
Yeah.
No, I'm outside. The wind just blowing.
Nah, we hear cars going by.
No,
No,
we
I'm
just
gonna
heard,
head to
we
the
hear
house.
cars driving by.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We hear cars driving by. It wasn't no wind.
Yeah, the next car gonna drive by. They
Yeah,
gonna
man,
scream
I'm
out. They gonna
outside.
scream out. They gonna scream at you out the window.
Yeah, you gonna hear
"Ever you saw?"
Yeah,
You
see, I just
another
heard a
car.
car just I just heard a call just then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I
Zach
think we
Digger's
hear
in the
another one right
comment
now.
section. Hang on, Zach Digger's in the comment section trying to talk shit. Florida has the exact same record as Miami against weaker competition. Stop it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Florida could say what they want with their moral victories. You're still 4-4.
Dude, Florida's not going to a bowl game this year. Like 100% not going.
I picked Florida and Florida State to make a bowl game, but you may be right.
I just don't. If they lose this game to A&M, they have. I just don't see them. There's just no way.
First of all, Simmons Foster, we never cheated y'all in 2018.
What are you talking about? That tight end catch?
Yeah, I don't know what you said. Yeah, man, we never cheated y'all, bro.
Wait a minute. 2018. What was that? Oh no, that was when.
Does he mean 2017?
That's the one when the tight end caught it by the end zone and then he got in.
No, 2018 was one where we were down like
with no
27-7.
Yeah, we was down
27-7.
Come back and won it.
28-27. Yeah.
What they trying to talk about is that one play where they said they threw it forward instead of behind or something like that. I don't know what it is. That one play.
Here's the thing. People want to say the refs didn't call this or they missed that. Bad calls are built into every football game ever played.
Every football game, yep.
So some of them go your way, some of them don't.
Because I know one thing in 2016 when we were supposed to beat y'all in on Miami, whenever they called that had that play from Dalvin Cook, that was supposed to be a call. When it was supposed to be pass interference, and it wasn't, and messed around, gave him the penalty, and he won the game. Then that was also the same time. Then there was another time when it was 2013 or 2014, the same year that Florida State went to the national championship, when they came to Miami and they won by 1 point.
Yep.
Then you had the
crab leg.
No, I'm sorry, that was 2015. The one that I was talking about down there in Miami Gardens is whenever we had Duke Johnson and we went and we tied the ball game up, and the only reason why Florida State won is because of that block kick, and that was a 21-20 game.
And this ain't got nothing to do with Florida State, but since we vented, let's not talk about how they cheated us 2002.
Brother, they cheated us in 2000.
No, that game you're talking about with Duke Johnson. The only, to me, the reason Miami lost that game because that was the game where Duke broke his ankle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's the one But remember
Duke
though,
went out of that game and Miami lost their momentum.
Well, that was up until that game. I remember.
Remember, we got ready to because it was 21-20, and we had just scored, and we was getting ready to go score and go into overtime. And the reason why we did it because of that kick and block.
That was 2016. That was Mark Richt's first year.
Yes, that was Mark Richt's first year. That's what I'm saying. That's what kept the 7-year streak alive for Florida State.
And that's why we beat them 2017.
I ain't even gonna lie though. I'm glad Florida State got it back close. I'm glad Florida State got it. They got that 7-year streak and got it back close because it ain't a rivalry. I mean, look, is it really a rivalry with Ohio State and Michigan? Michigan's won 1 out of the last 18.
Right.
It's not really a rivalry. Yeah, it's not big.
I think it's more of a rivalry when
Tennessee beat Alabama. Just like it wasn't a rivalry when Tennessee beat Alabama. Now it's a rivalry
because they don't play each other every year.
Well, no, it ain't a rivalry again just because Tennessee won 1 out of the last 17.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? Damn, I'm tripping. I'm sorry, y'all. They do play that, but you all right.
I think it was 15. We was 15-0.
Y'all beat man. Look, Alabama can sit here and say. I mean, Tennessee fans can sit here and say whatever they want. Alabama have beaten y'all like y'all stole something and spit in their mama face. But this is the one time that y'all won.
If Alabama had committed 3 less penalties, they would have won that game. Pure and
simple. Yeah. It's all about the penalties.
Yeah. And especially if we didn't commit penalties on that last drive that they had before that field goal, they wouldn't have been in field goal range. So it is what it is.
Y'all, another thing, and with that penalty, it was whenever y'all went and got that interception, that would have sealed the game right then. But it was a defensive pass interference. One of the penalties. Prime example, because
I don't know who it was that ran that back because Buddy was about to score that touchdown for Tennessee.
Kool-Aid.
But
That was Kool-Aid McKinstry.
yeah,
Hey, I ain't gonna
that's the
lie
one who
though.
ran it out of the touchdown, right?
Yeah, he's the leading return man in the SEC. Kool-Aid.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie though. Watching this stadium got me hyped right now.
Man, if I could go to that game, I would. But I gotta work.
So as of right now, the stadium is sold out. So if you see any tickets online, that's just people trying to flip them.
Oh, that's
Hey,
I saw somebody posted something the other day. Georgia students were selling their student tickets for like $500-$600 a piece.
Yeah.
What?
So,
God,
any tickets that you see online now, it's basically people have bought them and they're trying to, flip them.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah.
So they probably got it for low.
I guarantee you that
selling
Georgia game probably every ticket's like $500-$600 per seat. That's crazy. It's a lot of money, man, for a damn ticket.
Master of Dreams, y'all don't lead the series, so how do you own Miami?
Exactly.
Only one team in the state of Florida has a winning record over every other team in the state of Florida, and that's Miami.
And that's Miami. Yeah, y'all get it right, bro.
And I do mean every other team in the state of Florida. We own a winning record against Florida State, winning record against Florida, winning record against FAU, winning record against FIU, winning record against Florida A&M, winning record against Central Florida, winning record against South Florida.
Yeah.
We own the state, bro.
I mean, we even beating high school teams out here. You feel me?
Look at that Miami
state, bro.
Hey, look at the Miami truck, bro. Look at that. It's kind of clean, ain't it?
Yeah,
Man, listen. Let's get something straight. And this is for all the Florida State fans, okay? Y'all sit here, y'all talk about a 7-year winning streak and all of this that you had, but let's look at the series. The series was 33-23. Miami. You won 7 straight. You still didn't catch up because we won 4 straight after that. After we did that, then you won last year to make it 35-31. So don't sit here and talk about a 7-year winning streak when it didn't benefit y'all not one bit.
Like I said, I'm glad they did it. I like the rivalry closer myself.
Yeah, but if Florida, but you know what though? I respect Florida State for that. What I don't respect is Florida because they ran from that. And, and the rivalry would be a whole lot better too.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I can say is, man, Florida State, man, I got respect for them, man. For Florida, man, I don't really respect Florida like that, man. Y'all ran from us, man.
Talking about they couldn't get no money off.
You weren't alive the last time Miami was good, bro. I'm 35 years old. I've seen 3 of them national titles in my life.
Oh, you 35? All right, behind you. Yeah.
In every fan base, there's always that one idiot. This is Florida State's idiot.
Look at this. Why
is that Turk Tally?
You know, came back to the state.
Oh my goodness, man! Look at this.
Do we got a chicken wing in his hand?
Bruh, them bath salts ain't good for you, for real.
Hey, you know it's Florida State week. A lot of crazy stuff start happening.
Well, watch it be a full moon too.
That'd be crazy. Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, I believe we're gonna go black out. We're gonna black out for that game. We gotta black out.
It makes sense too. They talking about wearing orange.
They say Master Dreams don't nobody want to hear about your soft ass SEC schedule. Nobody here cares.
So it says UF fans say they missed on Kamani, and then the head of Gator Collective posted a picture of a new boat he just bought.
Now see, Zach Driggers is a Florida fan with some sense. He's right. It's the school that ended it. A lot of the fans are calling for that series back. You're absolutely right.
Hey, and whoever MR, I can't say the name, so I'm gonna spell it out. MROHR, bro. You think that? I don't understand why you feel that way, bro. Like, there's no way that there's nobody on FSU that I should be worried about.
I mean, I'm gonna say you're on the same bath salts as Turnt Tally if you actually think Jordan Travis is a better quarterback than Tyler Van Dyke.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just crazy
Right, come
talk.
on. No, yeah, man.
And I like Jordan Travis. I think he is a good player,
Wow.
and I think he's fun to watch. But he's not a better quarterback than Tyler Van Dyke.
Hey, Slim.
This
Hey,
is
I'm
why
gonna tell you
the SEC
something.
This is why
Jordan
the
Travis
SEC
is
stuff
better
so
than Tyler
bad,
Van
Slim. This is exactly why.
Watch it better. Hey, swing it the damn ball.
Oh.
Damn.
He got hit in the nuts. What happened?
Look like it hit him in the face.
When Ole Miss lose, that's what you blame it on.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Jordan Travis is better than Tyler Van Dyke, and I'm also going to win the lottery on Friday too. You want the numbers?
I already got the winning ticket. Sorry for you.
Yeah. Hey, well, look at this.
Hey, thank y'all for crushing my dreams. I thought I had it.
Master of Dreams, I hope you show up next week after Texas
Yeah.
A&M gets done spanking that ass, bro.
Who y'all talking about?
Yeah.
He over here talking about Miami lost to A&M. Florida's fixing to lose to A&M.
Barely. We barely lost to y'all. Barely. Y'all didn't really win like that. Y'all didn't really win like. If we could have got it together, if we
No, he a
let me
Florida
let you know.
fan. Hey, King
Yeah.
football talk. He a Florida fan saying that Miami lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
Master of
saying.
Dreams is a Florida fan. I've seen him around
About an
a
hour
bunch
ago,
of channels for a while.
some breaking news. Gonzaga AD, they're talking to the Big 12 about joining the Big 12.
Huh.
He said a loss is a loss.
Gonzaga.
The football?
The basketball school, Gonzaga?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you
They
said
lost.
Do they even have a football team?
I'm about to say, do it.
Tennessee.
Because I ain't
They
never
lost
seen
to
it.
Tennessee.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I didn't know UConn had a football team, but they do.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of people. I want to let y'all know. I didn't even know Harvard had a football team.
Yeah, Harvard and
well,
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
I think they're like Division III or something like that.
Yeah, I'm saying I ain't know that though. I ain't know they had a football team.
Well, it's Ivy League. They ain't that worried about it.
You know what brought me to the attention a couple of years ago? Because Frank Gore Jr. before he committed to Mississippi, to where he's at right now,
Southern Miss.
Southern Miss. Yeah, I couldn't say the name at the time. Before he committed there, I remember hearing him have an offer from Harvard. He had an offer.
That's all right. Anytime you hear this out of Alabama fans all the time, they want to brag about 18 titles. Just remind them that Yale has 27.
Is the World Series over yet?
Nah, I don't think so. I think they playing tonight, ain't they?
Nobody has more national titles than Yale. Hail Yale.
That's crazy. Wow. I'm about to see right now, T2.
I ain't know Georgia Tech had more national titles than Georgia neither. I ain't know that neither.
Yeah, they play tonight at 8 o'clock tonight on T2Y. And the Phillies lead it 2-1.
Yep.
Come on, Astros.
I wanted the Astros to win. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't stand Bryce Harper, so
the
more losing he can do, the better.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the Astros.
Man, I want Astros to win it, bro. They better team, bro.
What's gonna happen tonight is the Astros gonna win it and tie it up tonight.
Houston, the Astros need to lose so it can be a 3-1.
Wait, how bad did Philly go home and beat them? What was the score?
7-0, I think.
7-0?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Tonight I'm gonna watch the game. I haven't watched the games like that. That's too many. I think I watched the first game, but I ain't watched the
Damn, Philly might be good then, bro. They might be good.
Oh, them boys was a 6th seed in the playoffs.
I'm so happy. I want to be real with y'all. I'm so happy the Yankees ain't there though.
Yeah, see, that's my team. The Yankees is my squad. They cheated the Yankees.
Bro,
so sorry, Chris. Chris, I'm happy they're not there, Chris.
Man, you know what?
I can't say nothing about this year.
I'm gonna have to agree with him because I was getting sick and tired of them interrupting my fucking football games. I don't give two shits about Aaron Judge. Get him off my damn football screen.
I know that shit was lame, bro. They kept putting that shit up there like, okay, who cares if he's got the most fucking career fucking home runs, whatever the fuck it is.
He wasn't even beating the record. He was only beating the National League record. It wasn't even the home run record.
Yeah, it was a American League record, but the thing is, like, it's just history. It don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they looked at it. But I mean, I did, even though I'm a diehard Yankee fan, I'm like, okay, can we just watch something else, please? Like,
well, here's my thing. If I wanted to watch it, I'd be watching the fucking Yankees game.
Nick Saban's a diehard Yankee fan.
Who? Who is?
Nick Saban.
Oh, okay.
He's a Yankee.
Well, hey, it's a smart man. He's a GOAT for a reason.
No, he's got a legit argument for third place, but that's about it.
What, for the GOAT? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's not the greatest coach of all time. Not even close.
I mean, he's one of them, but he's not.
He's got. To me, he's got a legitimate argument for 2, maybe 3. But I take coaches like Pete Carroll and Jimmy Johnson that were able to win at both levels. To me, they're on a different level from everybody else.
Yeah, I see what you're coming from, Slim. Yeah.
Because most coaches don't transition to the NFL that have success in college.
Right. Because he tried it and failed. Yeah, because he tried it and failed miserably at Miami. You got to point there. You know what, Slim? I'm getting tired of you and these damn facts. Shit, shut your ass up sometimes.
Why do you think I'm so good at trolling, bro? You got to be the smartest person in the argument. I've made myself the smartest person in the argument.
Yeah. Thank God you are a Miami fan. Thank God, and I love you for it, brother.
they say the strongest. They say the strongest person is the smartest person.
Oh boy!
But you know what I say? I say I don't care how smart you is, as long as you got common sense, because there's some smart people that ain't got common sense.
Damn right about that too.
You know what? I'm gonna start a petition to change the name of it, because common sense ain't so common this day and age.
They say that again, boy, because for real, people do not know common sense these days.
People don't know their hair.
Look like Alabama just got a commitment from a quarterback.
That's what I said.
That's that 2024 guy that Buddy was talking about. Yeah.
Julian Sand. Yeah.
Hell, they could. Man, he gonna transfer just like Bear Bryant's grandson transferred.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Bear Bryant's grandson transferred out of Alabama. He said,
you know, his quarterback coach is the same one that Bryce Young's quarterback coach is when he was in high school. Yeah.
Hey, I'm learning something new every day.
That's why he came to Alabama.
Wow, because of his grandfather.
well, don't forget, Tua Jr. transferred out of there too.
Yeah, he did. He went to Maryland.
He's putting up some numbers out there too. Old Dan Eno's making some Miami fans look foolish.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm telling you, Tua's brother transferred because he knew his brother already had it on lock. So weird. Brother better.
He was 2 years behind his brother.
He probably didn't want to play because they would probably compare him and keep him in his shadow. That's probably one of the things too.
I mean, that's where I'll absolutely give Travis Etienne's brother credit for going to Florida.
Right.
Because he would have just been compared to his brother if he had gone to Clemson.
Right, and it wouldn't have mattered. Like he could have been 2 or 3 years as well. It wouldn't have mattered because your brother did this, or your brother did that. You're gonna get tired of hearing it. You want to make your own footprints, not follow somebody else's track.
So I can absolutely respect that.
Hey, Tissue, what was that you just had up?
No, that's a draft rate for the past.
Whatever.
The top 247 sports players, where they go and how development is, and getting drafted to the league.
No.
So that's basically why we always have better drafts than Florida State, have better recruiting class than them the past couple of years now.
Now Mike Norvell's been doing good. He needs to pick this class up. Because for all the people that complain about how good Alabama is, how good Georgia is, how good Clemson, Ohio State, a lot of them come in and poach talent out of the state of Florida. So you need people that can recruit at Florida State, Florida, and Miami to keep that talent from leaving, and it creates more parity in college football.
Yeah.
This right here sums up the rivalry pretty much.
I remember that year, boy, 2017.
Oh, I love that boy.
I love that year, boy.
Oh my God, I love that. Loved it.
What's that one Peyton with the
Yeah, I was about
girl
to say
face?
they got a painting with that lady that's looking like that too. but she was looking like she's shocked with her mouth wide open.
Man, that's tough.
Hey,
Right there.
2017, that's the same year that Amon Richards did that block for Malik Roach.
Yes, it was in the same game. That was the same game. That was earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the same game. Yeah, when she had her hands on her head, that's when we won the game.
Master of Dreams, yes, y'all beat us last. Congratulations. Florida's beat Miami 2 times since 1985. Congratulations.
And y'all barely beat us then. We should have won that game.
We faced them. Okay, no, the last time they beat us was in 2019. That was 6 years ago. 6 years prior to that, in 2013, we beat them.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
It's just a fact. Florida's beat Miami 2 times since 1985. That's it.
Oh,
damn.
30, almost 35 years. They managed 2 victories. Congratulations.
Barely can beat us. Yeah.
I mean, you got Florida fans always want to sit up here and want to talk. Ain't nobody sitting here talking to y'all. When y'all put us back on the schedule, then you can talk. I ain't got nothing for you.
Well, like I said, I can't get mad at Florida fans over that one because it's not them. It is the school.
No, it's the school. It's the school. It's not the fans. The fans have no control over them.
Yeah.
But don't sit up here and act like you don't know that either. That's my point.
Because both times the administration is bitched because most people forget there's a trophy in that game. The Miami-Florida game every year was the battle for the Seminole War Canoe. That thing has been in Miami's possession since 1986. And Florida raised hell and wanted it in 2007, I think it was, when they beat us. And they raised hell and wanted it in 2019. And the administration told them both times, restart the yearly schedule and you get a chance to win it.
But my can't cry and complain over something that you want when you don't play us on a consecutive basis. And another thing, why are we battling for the Seminole canoe when that's a Seminole?
Should be Florida State.
I mean, that's it was just a trophy for that game. I don't know how or why. You know what? I've never looked up how it got started, and I need to.
I don't know. Like, it's just funny how you reference all 3 schools in that. Miami and Florida are playing for the Battle of the Seminole canoe. I don't get it.
You know what it may have something to do is it may have something to do with Miami hasn't always been the Hurricanes. They changed it in 1930, 1931?
Something like 31 or 32 or something like that.
Hold on, we got some trouble in paradise.
Uh-oh.
Rumors of Lane Kiffin basically calling UGA assistants. This is all rumors, guys. As you see right there, rumors, allegedly. So I just got a call from my father, who has just gotten off the phone with one of his best friends. So this is I know a guy that know a guy kind of thing. An extremely wealthy developer in Georgia. He is good friends with a few boosters for Georgia who told him that Lane has already been calling a couple UGA assistants to gauge their interest in coming to Auburn with him. So,
Lane Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin. So like I said, rumors. It's all rumors.
I thought it was somebody else.
These calls have been made yesterday afternoon or this morning. I know this sounds like BS. I know this sounds like total BS. It probably is, but just in case it turns out to be the first of many Lane Kiffin whispers, I want to get the word out.
I didn't even know Lane Kiffin was up for the job at daggone Auburn. I
Lane
thought it was
Kiffin right now, he was the main guy they've been talking about. Him and Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I know
Well,
about Deion.
that's who the media is talking about, but that don't mean a damn thing, to be honest with you.
So don't know how true that is, but hey, it's in the air. So there you go. For anybody that wants to, whatever it means to anybody.
But whatever year it was, they opened the Orange Bowl is when they changed the name to the Hurricanes. Because before that, they were the Warriors.
I think that was 1933.
It was like 30, somewhere between 1930 and 33.
Somebody mic horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, that's you.
Oh, that's me? Hold on.
Yeah. Sound like you got a broken speaker or something.
How about now?
Actually,
Oh, crap. Hold on.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
Yeah, let me leave and come back.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, boss?
Actually, it wasn't him because I still hear it now.
Probably me.
Yeah, it might not be Chris. Oh, Chris, it wasn't you, Chris.
Hold on. Canes Dolphins, say something?
Yeah.
No, it ain't him.
Canes football talk, say something?
Yeah. It ain't me.
No.
No, it would. It is him. It's Canes Dolphin.
Yeah, Canes Dolphin, you got to go back out and come back in or something. Your mic sound horrible. Sound like a Oregon Duck or something. Actually, he just left and I still hear it.
That's not me.
That's somebody's television in the background. That's what that is.
I'm not around the television. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, it's all right. I'm about to wrap this thing up anyway. Why does it sound like that? Anyways, yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap it up. Get y'all guys. I'll probably drop some videos during the week, but I'll catch everybody on Saturday and Sunday or whatever after the game. Pretty much, I'll be live Sunday. Depending on what time I get home from the Florida State game, I might go live. If it's I ain't going live. I'll probably be home like 1 o'clock. I ain't going live. I ain't gonna make that promise.
Well,
But,
me and Travel Fools will be live right after the game on Mark Rogers' channel.
Yeah, so basically Florida State versus Miami week. I'll probably drop a video tomorrow leading up to the game, and then we'll see how that thing goes. Like, share, subscribe. T2 I'm out.
Okay.